This is Tyrant doing a video review of the Fortnite Whiplash vehicle with X-Lord. Now this is a little bit different from what I normally do, but to be honest, I picked this up on a whim. It strikes me as a pretty good vehicle to tag along with my Jurassic World figures, so we'll get to that in a minute. You can see pretty nice figure. Simple packaging, solid white with just the logos and the character pictures on it. So all the different vehicles that are available. Probably not going to bother with too many other things, I'll be honest. I don't have anything against Fortnite, it just isn't my type of video game. Pretty good piece of art there. Right. Yeah. Let's get this bad boy out of the box and see what we're dealing with here. I'll be 100% honest. And I saw this, my first thought was to customize it into a masks vehicle in Joe scale. So I think the color scheme kind of works for Kenji. Can imagine a super rich family like his probably owns quite a few exotic cars and sports cars that they never really do anything with. Now, whether there's a lot of those on the islands is a question we'll see answered in season 4, I suppose. All they had on Nublar was limos, but never know. Alright, it's kind of in there. Hold on. But it's got the little, yep. Got those little twisty bolts holding it down. Come on, you. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get X-Lord out of the package here. I think this is the only way to get this color of this guy. The regular one, I believe, is red more than black. I don't know. And he's a pretty decent looking figure. Just nothing I'm too familiar with. The garbage out of the way, and I knocked down my backdrop. Let's see. Just a second here. There we go. Everything back in frame. And cut the straps off so we can mess around with it. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on, you. It is on there. Now, why they were in this through the doors is questionable, but I have seen some of these in stores that have been pretty beaten up, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Alright, there we go. This is the Whiplash. It's a little stubby in the back end for those who care about the super realism, but still a nice sized car. Let's get X-Lord up front here. Now, these Jazwares figures are pretty nice. I will give them that. I believe Hasbro will be selling the Fortnite stuff from now on. I don't know if Jazwares is altogether done or if they'll keep doing their like weird 7-inch scale ones. Right, there. Well, he got run over by his own car. There we go. There's Whiplash and X-Lord. Get him centered here. Now these are pretty solid paint jobs on them. Pretty good articulation on X-Lord here. Head's a ball joint. Jacket can be pulled open a little bit. There's some tight ball joints in the shoulders. Got good hinges in the elbows. Wrist articulation. A little bit of pivot around too. Little ab crunch. Good thigh swivel. Double knee articulation. It's always nice to see in a figure this size. Ankle articulation. Oh no, not a bad figure. It's got good decos, good deco on it. Didn't come with any kind of weapon, which is weird for a Fortnite figure. Now the car itself is a very, very nicely decaled car. Good blue, white racing stripes. Nice rims painted up lovely. It's got a little antenna on top. Super fast license plate. Windshield's good and clear. Both doors open. Pretty decent interior. Not terrible, all things considered. Nothing in the back, though. You cannot move the seats forward and store anything in the back of the car. Does roll nice, which is always nice for a car toy. Hate when you get something that's got wheels and it doesn't move. All right, now let's get X-Lord back out here. See if we can get him to fit in here. It is interesting to note that all of the photos on the packaging just show the figure standing beside it. That would be because X-Lord is too tall. You have really got to jam him in there, and he does not look like he would be comfortable driving. I'm gonna admit, I don't know if that's just this guy in particular, or if all of the Fortnite figures are scaled just a little bit bigger than this car can handle. But if we grab what's just off to the side here, show you that the car scales nicely for the Camp Cretaceous figures. Yasmin fits behind the driver's seat pretty good. A little bit small, but she is a teenager, so give some forgiveness to that. Get her hands on the steering wheel here. Oh, come on. Fiddly things. Just my gigantic sausage fingers aren't exactly designed for doing these little details, but come on. And yeah, that'll work. That's more or less. There we go. Yasmin driving a fancy sports car. Probably be helpful to escape some of the dinos they got to deal with. And we'll just go ahead and let her run over X-Lord while we're at it. So, if you don't mind having some outside Jurassic stuff for displaying, I would recommend this vehicle. It's pretty nice, actually. And this is Tyrant signing out.